right. From scary foes to the constant
Drink.
I was rushing a sip.
Gina was
Hello,
trying to get a sip in before we
everyone.
started.
Hey, I was doing so good with not talking over you.
Well, I wasn't apparently.
You had to take your turn.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Need Not Apply.
I'm Gina,
And I'm Gary.
and there was
This is
only a
the
slight delay
podcast.
there.
Yes, we're still trying the new setup,
Yeah.
recording in separate rooms. We miss each other, but
I can see him from here.
yeah, I can't see Gina though.
That's one bedroom life.
She's looking at my back. So how's everyone doing today? How are you doing, Gina?
I'm doing fine. It's Memorial Day. It's disgusting out. It's actually not so bad, but
I
it's
was
been
gonna say
yucky the past couple
it's
days.
not raining.
And cold.
Yeah,
I think it's cold today. I
it
haven't
is
been
a little
outside.
chilly. It's a little bit chilly. I give you that.
Yeah. So what's new with you?
Nothing. Can't complain. I've been streaming, but yeah, it's a bit dreary out today. It's the last day of our break, at least for me.
Yeah.
So we're trying to make the best of it,
Yeah.
like the last day on Earth.
So he says.
I'm just saying people treat it that way the day before work, right?
As we know. We
So
posted
what
that
else?
video of you last Memorial Day, I'm pretty sure.
Geez, has it been that
I
long?
think
It's been a year
so.
since I posted that.
I'm pretty
Jeez,
sure. I don't think it was Labor Day.
time's flying.
Time's flying when you're living the dream.
Yeah, 3-day weekend. It's a beautiful thing. But I have it off next weekend too. My birthday is
Gary's
coming up,
birthday's coming up.
so
He's
that
going to
should be
be
fun.
25.
Yep, 25. I don't look a day over 16.
Not a day over 12.
If you don't look at the camera.
Huh?
Anyway, so what kind of stories are we gonna get into today?
I mean, we're revisiting an old favorite this week, AITA. You guys seem to like that
Ooh,
one. So I was
I
thinking we
know
should
I
make that
do.
like a recurring theme. Maybe once a month we do an AITA episode. We'll
I like
see.
that.
We'll think about it. Maybe once every 2 months because I don't want to overload you. Although
I
there
think
is a
that works.
plethora. So you want me
Yeah.
to like break down our episode with my intro or?
Yes, please, but
Okay.
there's no shortage of AITA,
Definitely
content,
not.
so
A lot of assholes
makes
out
it
there.
easier.
Sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
No, I said it makes it easier.
Yeah.
There's no shortage of it. Yeah, break it down in the episode. Do a little breakdowns for
Okay,
us.
I'm gonna break dance for everybody. So today we have someone who's been eating lunch the same way for her entire life and somehow ended up in an HR meeting about it. And then someone who started a new job got asked a very nosy question one too many times and decided if people want a story that badly that she'd give them one. So let's get down to
Interesting.
business.
I had something similar. I wonder, let's compare it once we read the story.
What do you mean you had something similar? You didn't pick out stories this week.
No, where people ask me like sensitive things at work and I got sick of answering questions about it.
I mean, how would they know that thing about you, Gary?
It's true. It's spread.
Someone
I
had
guess
to
we'll
say
find out what it
something.
is. People are asking, what are they talking about? I don't know.
Time will tell. You have to tune in to the rest of the episode to find out.
Yeah, yeah.
So you want to take the first one?
I'll take the first one.
It's a little long-winded, but I think I might have heard this on another podcast and it was pretty funny.
Yeah. So let's see if it's funny
Or
on ours
YouTube.
too. All right. So this first one obviously comes from r/am I the a-hole? AITA for eating sexy potatoes?
Ooh,
Never.
scandalous.
Let's see, there's updates. It honestly feels ridiculous that I have to post this, but my coworker has been getting onto me about this for weeks now, so I have to ask. My whole life, I've been eating potatoes by microwaving them, then biting into them, eating them like hot dog style.
I mean, it's not common, but I have seen like other cultures, people eat potatoes like that.
Yeah,
Not in like America typically.
I think I have though, right?
You? I don't think you've ever eaten a potato like that. You have very sensitive fingers. And you also don't like
I
getting your
get it.
hands dirty.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
definitely wouldn't be you. Hot
I
dog,
meant
no questions.
I meant how it's delivered, like you have the whole potato and you just bite into it.
Yeah, but you don't really do that either.
So if the time calls for
If
it,
there
I
was
do.
butter on a potato, you would not be picking it up.
Yeah, it's true. Unless I had gloves on.
Yeah.
All right, this is the easiest, most convenient, and intuitive way for me to eat potatoes, sweet potatoes or regular, in case you were wondering. I think this is how people in Japan eat them, like Gina was saying, hey. Or at least, this is how I was taught by my Japanese parents to eat them. Whenever I go to the grocery store, I always pick out the most easily biteable potatoes, which are generally longer and thinner than most potatoes. Okay.
Guess that
So you
makes
got it tight.
sense. You know,
You
you
got
don't
it
have to
tight.
like bite it awkwardly. You just take a bite off the end.
Yeah, I get that. So it fits in your mouth when you're
I've never
eating it
brought
like
like a full potato to work. Maybe like cut up bits that I previously cooked, but I've never brought like a baked potato, even though I do really enjoy a baked potato.
I haven't either, but I don't eat lunch, so that could be why. I would if I ate lunch.
Sure.
So I work in an office of about 30 people. We all typically bring our own lunch, and I usually just eat at my desk while doing work. Fair enough. No one has ever commented about how I eat potatoes, but I do eat them quite frequently. A lot of starch, but who's judging?
A lot of potassium too, a lot of fiber, especially if you're eating the skin. Some
Yeah.
nutrients in there.
Recently, a new person was hired, and she clearly has a problem with the way I eat potatoes. Who asked her? She's new. She's not allowed to say anything.
Just like, then don't watch me eat them.
Yeah. I guess we'll find out how serious they are. A couple of times she's pulled me aside and asked that I just eat the potatoes a normal way. I asked her what she meant, and she said I was eating potatoes too suggestively. I was a little shocked because I literally just have my eyes glued to my screen whenever I'm eating and barely pay attention to how I eat.
What is suggestively?
I honestly have no idea.
Get your
I
mind out the
told
gutter, woman.
I told her no one else seemed to have a problem with the way I eat potatoes, but she insisted others were just too polite to say anything. I asked a few other coworkers who were all just as confused as me about what she was saying. I figured no one else really had a problem with it. But this happened multiple times. She kept coming to me and asking me to tone down the way I eat, even accusing me of going out of my way to choose sexy potatoes. I've considered bringing them other ways, but this is just the easiest way for me to eat them. And they're honestly delicious like this to me. I asked her to maybe just not watch me eat, but apparently that's just not
I
feasible.
mean, that sounds like a great solution to me. Stay
I
in
think
your
so
lane,
too.
lady.
It's only a problem because you're watching me eat
It's
potatoes.
just weird. You're making it a thing.
It's weird that she's like, I feel like she has other issues deep down that she's
Like, she's obviously projecting something, but it's like this woman. It's not
sexy
this woman's
potatoes.
fault that you have an issue with the way she's eating potatoes. It's very
I didn't,
strange.
yeah, I didn't know potatoes could be sexy, but
I'm gonna have to look next time I go to the grocery store.
unfortunately, she reported me, and now I have a meeting with
Recorded or reported?
uh,
Both are weird.
she reported me.
Ugh.
So unfortunately, she reported me, and now I have a meeting with HR next week. This seems really dumb to me, but AITA for eating sexy potatoes?
No, honey, you're not the asshole. She's the
No.
asshole. I just can't get over the fact that people want to dictate everything about other people's lives at work and anywhere else. Like just mind your own business. It's not hurting you. It doesn't really matter how this person's eating their potato unless they really are being extra suggestive. But if no one else has a problem with it, it's definitely a you problem.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine what that would look like.
This is sort of like that one we read before about the blood, just
Yes, I
don't
almost
watch
brought
me
that one up
draw
again
blood.
because I was looking for news stories. I was like, no, we definitely
Yeah.
did this one already.
But this is even more juvenile and
Yeah.
stupid. First she's new, and then automatically she has a problem with you eating potatoes or the way you eat potatoes.
Very insecure in some capacity, and she's got to take it out on you for
I would be
whatever
like,
reason.
You staring at me makes me feel uncomfortable. Can you not stare at me
Can you
while
not
I
watch
eat?
me eat, you sicko?
Yeah,
Why are you
that's
looking at
odd.
me suggestively while I eat?
Seriously.
Like, I guess I could
Okay.
understand, but then, like, do you have a problem with someone eating bananas or hot dogs or any other phallic food?
Or maybe just potatoes, I don't know.
What, did your husband leave you for someone who liked potatoes? I don't know. Why are you so upset?
Is this person, licking the potato before they put it into their
Doesn't sound
mouths
like it. It sounds
maybe?
like she's just chomping down, eating her lunch practically while she's trying to work at her computer because she's multitasking. She's not even in the lunchroom going to town on it.
Be like, "Do you have a job to do, or is your job just watching me eat potatoes?"
And it seems like you'd be more productive with your time, ma'am.
I wonder what the HR meeting's what are they gonna say? "Please don't eat at your desk,"
Well,
maybe
let's see
they
if
could
there's an
say that?
update, I guess.
So there's an edit. Thank you for the gold, and thank you to everyone who gave tips on how to approach HR. I will update after the meeting. Edit 2. Please stop asking me for videos of me eating potatoes.
Okay, this is getting weird.
It's creepy and weird, and also would be extremely boring and the least sexy thing you'll ever watch. Oh, let me be the judge of that. Jeez. Edit 3. Because I've gotten a ton of comments asking how to microwave a potato, in case anyone was wondering, there's directions here. You scrub the potato thoroughly with a sponge to remove the dirt. Stab the potato with a fork or knife all over. I mean, this sounds violent now. Please stop.
I'd be more worried about the violence.
Yeah. Please stop accosting the potatoes. Then put in a microwave for about 5 minutes, more or less depending on the size of the potato and the power of the microwave. Then
Yeah, the
flip and
microwaves
do
can
the
be tough
same
in there.
thing.
Potatoes can be tough in the microwave to get
Yeah.
cooked evenly.
Then flip and do the same thing. To tell if it's done, poke through the center with a knife or fork. You can generally tell how soft it is by stabbing through it. The texture will be relatively intuitive. Is that the right word? Intuitive?
I mean, they're saying pretty much you'll know. I guess.
Make sure you let the potato cool for at least 10 minutes, potentially longer, or it'll be too hot to eat.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like it's always too hot to eat, too
Too
sexy to
hot.
eat.
Way too hot.
When you're ready to consume, I usually hold it wrapped around a napkin. I'm sacrilegious, so I eat the skin, but you don't have to. I'll sometimes add butter or regular potatoes, but I normally just sprinkle some salt as I eat. Sweet potatoes, I just eat as is. Either way, you'll probably need to drink water or some liquid with it. Enjoy. All right, now to the meat of the potato, the update.
Ba-dum-bum.
So I had a couple meetings with HR. So there's a couple. Okay. The first one was on my own yesterday morning, alone with the HR rep. According to her, a coworker had reported me for sexual harassment and creating a hostile work environment.
Now you're sexually harassing her.
Yeah.
Nice.
Not going to lie, after hearing those accusations, I was honestly pretty scared. Sexual harassment is a really serious charge. I was allegedly making lewd gestures while eating, despite repeatedly being asked to stop.
This person's insane.
Yeah, there's something wrong with this person for sure. I told her exactly what happened. I was eating potatoes the same way I always had in the last 4 years. No one else had had any problem with it until now. The new coworker, let's call her Karen, because of course,
Accurate.
approached me, telling me I was eating potatoes inappropriately and told me to eat them another way. I had explained to her that this is how I grew up eating them and would not stop. If it bothered her, she could and should look away. I continued eating potatoes this way. Then, over the next several weeks, she kept complaining about my potatoes every time I ate them this way. As I explained my side, I could tell HR was getting really annoyed. I don't
Fair.
think what?
Fair.
Yeah, but annoyed at who, I guess.
I don't know.
I don't think she believed that this was all there was to it. She pressed for more information. Are you sure you didn't do anything to make her believe you were being inappropriate? Are you sure you weren't harassing her, even unintentionally? I told her I never even talked to her unless it was about work or if she approached me first.
About the potatoes.
Yeah, about the potatoes. HR thanked me for coming in and told me she'd get back to me. I think she met with Karen after that. Then later in the day, we had a meeting with the three of us. Karen says I lied about not doing anything to make her uncomfortable. That
Subjective.
yeah. Then after the first time she came to me asking me to eat the potatoes differently, I dismissed it as a joke, which to be fair, I did because
It sounds like a
dead ass.
joke.
Yeah, which I acknowledged because who wouldn't take that as a joke? Then she claimed that after each time she asked me to tone it down, I escalated by choosing increasingly sexy potatoes to eat in front of her. By which point, I'm pretty sure HR was trying hard not to roll her eyes. I might have been laughing, honestly, but
Yeah. You got to stay real professional in that situation.
yeah, if you're HR. I responded by telling Karen I literally gave zero thought about her when I bought my potatoes and selected them based on ease of cooking/eating. She accused me of making eye contact with her while I was eating, which I think I did every time she watched me eat because it's really uncomfortable having someone watch me eat,
Yeah.
which I explained and told her I had repeatedly asked her to stop watching me eat. She then pointed out that no one else eats potatoes this way and the only reason I would do so is to be provocative, which I swear to God, HR almost laughed at her. I just showed her a video of Japanese people eating potatoes with their hands and biting into them.
I mean, if we want to be ridiculous, we can say she's being racist.
Yeah. Yeah, you
You
could.
said you're Japanese.
Well, the parents are at least. HR woman knows me and knows I'm not the type to harass someone or deliberately make a hostile work environment. And at the end, she said something like, I'm sorry about this misunderstanding. Perhaps it really would be best to look another way while your coworker is eating. Basically, trying to politely tell Karen to get her head out of her ass. Then Karen tried to turn it around by claiming I was making a hostile work environment by telling our other coworkers bad things about her. But literally, all I had done was ask others if they were uncomfortable with the way I eat and explaining why I had asked them. She tried yet another angle, claiming that the way I ate them with my hands was a COVID risk and that I was putting the safety of the work in jeopardy by eating this way.
But you're only risking yourself. You're not feeding anyone else the potatoes.
She's grasping at straws.
Yeah.
Maybe there's something underlying where she just doesn't like her and she's trying to find something. I don't know.
It's just weird because it's like if you really thought she was trying to be provocative, she's not even sitting in the lunchroom in front of a group of people where she's trying to be like a voyeur. She's
Yeah.
sitting at her desk and you're staring at her while she's eating.
Exactly. So you're creating the problem. She's not putting on a show, obviously. Or they're not putting on a show. Okay. HR said that if she was so concerned, she was welcome to work from home, as is current company policy. I work in hardware, so it's harder for me to work from home, but Karen works in support, so it would really be easy for her to work from home. Eventually, Karen had to concede she had nothing left, so we were all dismissed. Later, I talked to my coworker who had stopped bringing curry because of Karen,
Told you she's racist.
let's call him Surya, about the problems I had with her. He had been unable to eat his regular Indian lunches in the office because of her. We were both extremely annoyed. And honestly, I just felt extremely uncomfortable being in an office where she was constantly judging Asian people's food. So I decided to file a report with HR. As suggested by many of you, I pointed out how she was harassing Asian people for their food choices, and many of her comments towards me were bordering on sexual harassment herself. Huh.
Agreed.
Surya agreed to bring curry for lunch today, and in solidarity, I brought some too, along with potatoes, of course. Karen didn't comment at all, and she just gave us dirty looks and made disgusted faces a few times. I actually got called into a meeting this afternoon with my boss, who is also one of the founders of the company. He confessed that he didn't like Karen either, and that she had multiple complaints about her within the first few months of her being hired. She's been here for just under 2.
So this is her preliminary period. She in trouble.
And that he had hired her as a favor to his wife because she is his wife's cousin and had lost her job due to COVID. I wonder why they chose to let her go. He apologized to me on her behalf and assured me that he would talk to her. I decided to keep my harassment claim with HR and have another meeting tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. Thank you all for your tips and suggestions. I will keep eating sexy potatoes for the foreseeable future.
Now I want a sexy potato.
I am the sexy
You're
potato.
a sexy potato. My little Irishman.
What'd you think of that?
I mean, what more can we say? I told you she was probably a Karen and she was probably racist.
All
A lot of
racist, yeah.
people were lashing out towards Asian people during that time period, so it could have something to do with that. I don't want to
That's true.
project, but
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
yeah.
That's right. Yeah, there was
Other reasons. I mean, she obviously is not very accepting of other cultures and doesn't understand anything outside of her own purview, which is just wrong. I work with a lot of different people, a lot of different backgrounds. And if they want to eat something different or if they want to share something different, I would welcome that. That's something I've maybe never experienced before. And maybe it might be unusual to me at first, but I'm not going to judge them for it.
agree. Yeah, it's just like I said, there had to have been something underlying. It wasn't
Don't
the
microwave
potato
fish
or the curry. Yeah, it was just stuff that
or at least clean up
was
after.
different, you know?
Yeah.
So let's read the first comment. NTA. Sounds like you awakened a new fetish and she can't concentrate at work with all the humidity.
She's obsessed.
But yeah, I agree. Not the asshole in this situation,
Not at all.
obviously.
Karen
even
is the
close.
asshole, though.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. I mean, that is harassment
Yeah.
that
Well,
she
she
was
wouldn't let
doing.
it go. You have the conversation once, sure. You continue after that point. You okay?
Yeah, it's just creating problems that aren't there. And like everybody said, don't look at this person eat.
Well,
How
and there's
hard is it?
enough going on in the world during COVID that you need to be harassing someone over this.
Right. And she was able to work from home, yet she still came in to complain about everybody. Like that's
She's
sick.
miserable.
She's sick. It's a sickness.
Sickness. She's sick in the head. Okay, so we're going to get into
All
the
right.
news break.
We are
I
getting
took your
into
spot. I
the
took your spot. You do it. It
and
was
I
better
did.
when you do it.
We are getting into the news break.
Okay, so I was
Clap
going to
your
read this
hands.
story last week, but I'm just going to jump in with it this week instead.
Okay.
So, like I said, last week there was a story that we're about. The title is 3 Teens Invented a Tamarind Powder That Removes Microplastics from Water Using a Magnet. That's from Good News Network.
Interesting.
So 3 16-year-olds from India just out-scienced most adults on the planet. Vivan, sorry, I got phonetics for this so I don't butcher their names. Vivan Chowcharia. Vivan Chowcharia. Okay, I
Okay.
still butchered it.
Good enough.
Ariana Agarwal and Aviana Mehta developed a biodegradable powder made from tamarind seeds that binds microplastics in water into visible clumps, which you can then just pull out with a handheld magnet. They call it Plastic. They won the Asia Region Earth Prize for 2026, and each of them walked away with $12.5 thousand to scale it. Meanwhile, I was doing absolutely nothing important at 16. At least not that
I
important.
was exactly what I was thinking.
The invention
So-
was inspired by a visit to a rural community where they saw firsthand how stored drinking water with no access to advanced filtration is the reality for billions of people. Their solution requires no electricity, no complex infrastructure, and is built around a crop that already is widely used in South Asian cooking. So there's over 2.2 billion people globally lacking access to safely managed drinking water. Microplastics have been found in virtually every human organ and tissue, including the brain and placenta. The team plans to scale through decentralized production hubs across rural India. The Earth Prize is run by the Geneva-based nonprofit founded during the school strike for climate in 2019. So very interesting. I mean, just to think that they were able to develop this with a resource that they had readily available that doesn't cost billions of dollars is just really incredible.
It's really
Yeah.
incredible. Yeah, I
And we
wish
know
I
that microplastics are a huge concern for a lot of people. So if there's something that we are able to do about that, that is I mean, accessible, I guess, is what I was already saying. But, to get back to my same point. Yeah.
yeah, like you said, they've found plastics on Mount Everest. They found it in caves under the ground. It's in our groundwater. It's in
It's
everything.
in our
So
bodies.
it's amazing that someone so young could do something like life changing for the world
Yeah.
or world changing.
I
I
mean, I'm
mean,
really curious how the three of them came across that or decided to test that theory, but really is very cool. I mean, it would
I
require
mean,
some manual effort, but considering the harmful side effects that we know that microplastics can have, I think it would be worth it.
I think so too. It's amazing what some young people are doing. I've seen one where this young person made a robotic turtle for the oceans to kind of scout out coral bleaching and whatnot without harming the wildlife.
Yeah. I thought you
Um,
were gonna say we saw that turtle that got the bionic fin
oh
or
yeah, the fin. Yeah. No, that was a
that
different
was
one. I don't
cool.
think that was a kid though.
No, probably not.
Anyway. But yeah, I wish I could be as accomplished as these kids at 16.
Some
Like
people
right
really
now,
have
I'm not even
aptitude for
close.
science that I have never possessed, nor do I think I could ever possess.
You could still change the world though.
Maybe in a different way.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm here for you people.
We're both here for you.
So you have anything you wanna share?
No.
Okay. Let's end it
Yes,
now.
I have two stories. My first one is from IFL
I should have let
Science.
you go first. I jumped the gun.
No, it's all right.
You were talking for a long time. I wanted to give you a break.
Yeah, I appreciate that. So, why you make better decisions when you gotta pee?
Are you sure about that?
I guess we'll find out. Research shows that needing to pee actually improves self control and decision making, making people less impulsive. The effect comes from inhibitory spillover. The brain is already working hard to stop you from peeing, and that inhibition spills into other choices like resisting short-term rewards. In one experiment, students who urgently needed to pee performed better on tasks requiring inhibition, like naming the color of a word instead of reading it. In another, participants with fuller bladders were more likely to choose larger delayed rewards instead of smaller immediate ones, classic better long term decision making behavior. Even thinking about pee via pee themed word searches increased people's sense of urgency and nudged them toward better long term choices.
We were
This
running water in the background too.
yeah. This contradicts older theories of ego depletion, which predicted that resisting urges should make people worse at self control, not better. The bottom line, a full bladder might make you less impulsive, though studies are small and quirky.
I mean, we're gonna have to test
Case studies.
this. When I was
Yeah.
saying, Gary, unlock the door, I have to pee. Ask me a question real quick.
Yeah. So apparently, the secret to making responsible adult decisions is being one sneeze away from disaster.
I mean, that's
Corporate,
anything in your 30s
well, it's true.
or after children, from what people say.
But corporate America's been trying mindfulness, meditation, and wellness apps. Turns out they just needed fewer bathroom breaks.
HR?
Do you have that at your job? Like, what's it called? Meditation sessions or like suggestion to meditate or
I mean,
do
probably if I
stretches
were
and
to
whatnot?
really delve into their HR website, they have
Oh,
like a prayer room for people that are practicing who pray
oh, that's
several times
nice.
a day. Like I know a lot of Muslim people
Yeah.
observe and they pray several times a day. But no, I mean, I'm sure there is a sign somewhere. But are they really enforcing or encouraging? Nah.
So I'll read my next one.
Yeah, you might. I don't have another
Okay.
one, so I'm
All right.
half-ass prepared.
This will be quick. Why ChatGPT went goblin mode and has to be stopped?
Kill it.
OpenAI discovered that earlier versions of ChatGPT had a weird linguistic tick. It kept calling people goblins, gremlins, and similar creatures in totally unrelated contexts.
Okay.
Users noticed the pattern and started posting examples online, including being called a fitness goblin for walking 12K steps a day.
I mean, Accurate.
The culprit was built-in nerdy personality mode, which had been trained to be playful and wise, but also accidentally rewarded heavily for creature-based metaphors.
I mean, I feel like that kind of tracks.
Yeah. Because reinforcement learning spreads behaviors across the model, the goblin talk leaked into other personas and tasks, even when it wasn't supposed to.
That's funny.
OpenAI fixed the issue by retiring the nerdy persona in GBT 5.4 and removing the reward signal that encouraged creature metaphors.
I feel like I would have
Aw.
enjoyed it a little bit.
Yeah. To prevent reoccurrence, they added a strict internal rule. Don't mention goblins, gremlins, raccoons, trolls, ogres, pigeons, or similar creatures unless absolutely relevant.
Oh.
That's sad.
Ooh.
Some
Get
speculated
out of
it
here, you
was a
trash panda. How about that?
no. Well, not unless you're talking about pandas or
Or
trash.
raccoons. That's what they call raccoons.
Some speculated it was a marketing stunt, but OpenAI denied that, instead pointing to a broader issue. LLMs can develop odd, unintended behaviors that slip through testing. Experts warn that while goblins are harmless, the same mechanism could theoretically produce far more dangerous ticks if not caught early.
That's true.
Some examples: harmful advice or extremist content. As the AI arms race accelerates, companies face pressure to ship fast, meaning more weird bugs like this may sneak through. So OpenAI basically said we can handle super intelligence, but we draw the line at goblins. Honestly, if my job performance review ever includes the phrase excessive gremlin metaphors, just compost me with Martha Stewart.
Okay.
All right, ready to get back into the stories?
Yeah, we might as well.
All right, we have one more.
We got one more for y'all. I'm tired for no reason today.
And me too.
Okay. So, again, coming from Am I the Asshole? This is not AITA. This is a different. Was the other one AITA or was it Am I the Asshole?
TA.
Okay. So this one's from Am I the
AITA.
Asshole?
Yeah.
I thought I went from the same subreddit, but whatever. Okay. AITA for giving all of my coworkers a different reason for why I have missing fingers.
Oh, no. This one, mine came from Am I the Asshole?
Okay.
So it's the same.
I have 3 fingers missing on my dominant hand. It's fine. I can type and everything, and I even manage to tie my shoelaces most days. And on the days that I can't, that's the dyspraxia. I'm not sure what that is. I'm going to look it up. Dyspraxia. Okay. Dyspraxia is known as a developmental coordination disorder. So it affects a person's
Yeah.
ability to plan and execute physical movements.
Interesting.
Okay. Let's see. However, I won't deny that it looks a bit odd to most people. I only have my 4th and 5th fingers on my hand, so it looks a bit like a child's drawing of a rabbit, and not a good one. I'm used to people asking about it, usually after staring for a good minute or two, but I still find it annoying. I really don't get why you would think it would be okay to ask someone about. But hey, I was raised in a barn. Usually I nip the questioning in the bud by just explaining the truth from the get-go and assuming that enough people will gossip about it that the message will spread by the end of the day. It always does. Anyway, I started a new job about a month ago, and I honestly could not face going through the same cycle again. I felt like the time had come to not play into any more and to make something out of it, and I decided to make myself laugh. When the first new coworker asked about it, I completely lied and I told her that I chewed them off as a baby. I then decided
Sick.
to tell the next person who asked that I cut them off with a plastic knife at a picnic. And then the next person that I was born with 6 fingers and they removed too many, and so on. All genuinely ridiculous reasons, but hey, I'm a good actor and they actually believed my stupid lies. I didn't expect them to. A plastic knife through bone? But
Baby
there
with
you go.
A baby with enough teeth.
Yeah, right.
To,
Babies don't have teeth.
yeah.
I mean, maybe toddlers. But maybe they just thought there was no way that I would lie about how I lost my fingers. Within about 3 days, I learned that my coworkers had been arguing about the actual reason, and it seems like a lot of them now actively dislike me for lying to them. I'm probably going to have to make some cupcakes over the weekend with my super cool 3D printed adaptive whisk to get back into their good books. Anyway, I told this story to my brother today, and he told me that I was the asshole because I caused tension within the office on my first day, and I made people feel stupid for being gullible and believing my lies. My argument is that I'm not the asshole because they were asking a rude, albeit uncommon question, and because I didn't do it with the intention of deceiving them. I was just honestly fed up with the question, and I didn't think they'd actually think that I severed 3 fingers with dental floss when I was 3. I'll accept my judgment, though. Update. I'm going to check out here. I think I'm getting real tired of explaining why it's not cool to ask people why they lost limbs or digits, but just because you want to state your morbid curiosity, a few reminders for people. I'm not a male. Don't know why everyone assumed that. Don't ask people about something that could be traumatic, especially when you don't actually know them. And when making cupcakes, always cream the butter.
Yeah, I feel like anything like that,
It's a
like
very
something
personal
something a
question.
part of your body is always gonna be personal, and you should be sensitive to that. If you get close enough, they might bring it up and you can ask, but if you're just coworkers that just met, nah, that's not appropriate.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people feel entitled to information about you in the workplace when that's really not the place for it. There are
Exactly.
people that would openly share something like that when they first met someone just because they don't want the questions, but that's not really that's not really their problem and it's not really your business.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, I've been through something similar before because I have a scar where my belly button is, so I don't have a belly button. Might have mentioned this
You
before.
might have, yeah.
Um,
Or I might
so
have
in
mentioned it. My
yeah,
bad. I'm
so
sorry for doxing you.
so in school, someone saw that in the gym locker room, like high school or whatever, and it quickly started to spread. So people were asking me, coming up to me, and I was getting annoyed by it, and I didn't want to really talk about it because then they'd call. If anyone remembers the show Kyle XY, they would call me that. So I was like,
It
"Yeah, I
wasn't a
got
bad
sent."
thing. He was kind of cool.
I never saw it.
I don't
He
know.
was an
I
alien,
don't think I saw it either, but he was like the main character, so he
the
had to be
test tube
cool, right?
baby. Yeah, I
Superhero-esque.
think he's an alien.
Yeah. You should have just said you were an
Yes.
alien.
I I did to some people, but it was high school, so I was like, I got stabbed. I got someone stabbed me when I was a kid in 7-Eleven. I made up
I
this
mean, you did
story.
grow up in a bad area.
Yeah. And people believed it, and then I told one person the truth, and they told everybody and spoiled the fun, and then people were mad that I lied to them.
Cry me a
But
river.
I think it's all in good fun. If people could be mad at these stupid stories, be like, I would have been like, "Oh, you got me. All right, I get it." But if people could be so sensitive where they're just turned off and don't wanna talk to this person because they lied about how they lost their
I
fingers,
mean, it works out for him or her.
well, yeah,
Sorry, it works out for her. I assumed it was also a male.
yeah. So you don't have to worry about telling them anything else because maybe they'll
Keep their distance.
exactly.
Yeah.
But no, not the a-hole. I don't think it was their business. They're the a-hole
I mean,
for
it's kind of funny. I don't know that I necessarily would have done that if that were me, but I don't have to deal with you have to deal with on a daily basis. So I have no judgment on how you process that.
like they said, by now, they're also sick of it, and they don't want to have to explain their, little quirks with their body or whatever you wanna call it
Yeah.
to other people. It's none of their business.
Like saying, "Why are you white?" That was from Mean Girls.
Yeah.
Can't ask people why they're white.
Alright, so that does it for the stories.
Yeah.
What's the first, comment, by the way?
Let's see. Nah, this is funny. Anyone offended is being way too uptight. Someone
Alright,
said, "Is his
amen.
fingers her fingers? He doesn't need to tell anyone how they lost them. If I had a more noticeable injury, I would probably do the same. I once told a girl the scar on my knee was from a bank robbery where I got shot. People seem gullible when you tell them stories about injuries. They don't really want to ask questions. But then, like, why are you asking a question in the first place?
Especially if it's, something that's you don't see commonly. You'll believe a uncommon story too.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, not the a-hole.
This wrapped up quicker than I expected. So what's been distracting you this week?
Well, you always say that we go on too long sometimes,
Yeah,
so but
I
yeah, we
should have
got
had a
through this pretty
second
quickly.
article, I guess. It's okay. Next week.
Yeah, this will be a nice short tidbit. I mean, not tidbit, but a
Little
nice
teaser.
nice shorty.
Nice little shorty.
What's distracting me? I streamed
Crickets.
again.
You gotta get a
Um,
new distraction, kid.
why? I think it's a good distraction. It's
I'm
keeping me
joking.
busy, keep my mind off of work during the weekends and whatnot. And yeah, we had fun. Today we did Paleo
We
again.
got a plush.
Yeah, we got a plush, but we had a lot of people chatting and on both on YouTube and Twitch. They're on both streams. I got a lot of people. It was pretty entertaining. The
Definitely.
stream yesterday was like a zombie. You run a shop in the apocalypse, which was fun, but nobody watched, which is fine. I didn't expect it.
He's
It was a
testing out
smaller
some new
game.
games because he doesn't want to be just a Palia streamer.
Yeah, I want to be a variety streamer, so that's what that is. And also my OBS, which is the broadcasting software, it kept forced closing, so I had to spend a lot of time trying to fix that
I mean,
problem.
it
So
kind of
that
works
was a
out that we're not
distraction.
using it today because we
Yeah,
usually use it for this.
yeah, we do on the other computer.
Yeah.
What about you? What's your distraction?
I mean, my family leave started, so I'm going to be spending a lot more time at my parents' house and hanging out with my dad. I guess that's a little bit of a distraction. It's very weird to not have a routine, so I have to get myself into some other kind of routine. But yeah, I wrote a little bit yesterday, which was good, making a little bit of progress. We'll see how that goes. I got to push myself in my spare time. So
You do.
yeah,
You're good at
we
it.
started a
You're
new
good at
show
it.
last night. I don't know if you like it, but I think I like it.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
I don't know what the name
The
is. Do you?
Burrows.
Oh, the Burrows. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah,
It's
different.
just getting it
Starting to
just
get
got
good.
really good, I
We didn't
think.
want to turn it off last night, but I was like, I'm
Yeah.
tired. Let's go to sleep.
We're probably almost at the end of it though.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Sadly.
probably. I doubt that there could be a second season of it, but we'll see.
Mm.
Honestly, sometimes these shows don't need second seasons.
No.
Let it be what it is.
Also, I was looking to cancel Netflix because they're charging a lot of money.
It's like crazy expensive, and honestly,
Yeah.
the content's not that great. You can
Oh,
get a
there's a
lot.
lot.
I mean, we have
Yeah.
Disney Plus and Hulu, so you can get a lot through there. We have a lot of our own movies. I said we can cancel Peacock too. We just need to get The Office Blu-rays 'cause that'll satiate
Those are
me.
expensive though. I guess that if you
I'll get them
count up,
secondhand. I don't care. Digital.
still expensive. But I guess if you can't count up the months of the subscription, it kind of that adds up
I
obviously.
mean, you
So
could
it's
probably
way
get it for
more.
$100, I would guess. That's like 2
Maybe.
months of Netflix these
And I haven't
days.
looked in a while. Everything's gone up in value.
Yeah.
So we'll
Yeah.
see.
We also have Gary's birthday to look forward to. So I'll let him show all
I'm not
all
a
of his
big
presents
birthday.
next week.
I'm not a big birthday
I know, but I try to make it
person.
special for you anyway. We
No,
always
you
do
do.
like something low key that's like just us. I
Yeah.
don't do too crazy, but
Yeah.
you deserve to be celebrated. You're awesome.
Aw,
I
thank
love
you.
you.
You should be celebrating me every day.
I do celebrate you every day, you
I'm
little
kidding. I'm kidding.
you little stinker. Gary's the asshole in this episode. Kidding.
Gotcha. Oh, good news. We have a lot of pill bugs.
Yeah,
Right?
our little babies in our terrarium are multiplying.
Yeah. So it worked out because we were initially afraid that the terrariums were too much
Failing.
moisture or
I
something.
mean, there definitely is a little, like some of them got a little moldy, but I think that's why they're
Yeah.
thriving. One of Gary's died as soon as we got it home, but now he's got little baby ones in there.
Yeah, so it's okay, and the body's gone, so I guess they
They returned to
buried
the earth.
All right, folks, that's gonna do it for our episode. It's a short one, but we hope you enjoyed it. There's some good stories, right?
Yeah, I think there are some good stories, and I'll be
Mhm.
marinating on what we're doing for next week. So
Ooh.
now we are going to ask that you pretty please leave us a
Please,
like and a
please,
review.
please.
Follow us on all our social media. Gary's going to read those off for
Yes.
you.
Are you ready?
Get your pen.
Yep, write this down. Instagram and TikTok need not apply pod. YouTube need not apply podcast. And you could submit your stories
Need
to
not apply pod at gmail.com.
or chance to be featured on a future episode.
Of Need Not Apply.
Every Wednesday, 5 a.m., hopefully.
Oh, yeah, I have a makeup appointment coming up this week, too.
Ooh, that's going to
Yay.
be a nice distraction.
Looking forward to it.
And I have off Friday for my birthday. I took off.
Yay.
So that's a beautiful thing.
Very fun. Good things
Yeah.
to look forward to, guys.
Yes. And
So-
it's getting warmer, hopefully, although it's been
Please.
pretty cold. Oh, we didn't talk about the weather today. That's
We did.
why.
We said it was dreary out.
Oh, we did.
Yeah.
Never mind. Darn it.
I said I haven't actually been outside, but it's been yucky out, dreary.
Yeah.
It looks like it's. I mean, it says it's 70, so that's
It's
like
dark out.
possible, but it's not great.
Yeah. We'll be okay.
We'll be okay. It's almost summer, guys.
Yeah. Summertime sadness.
Got that summertime sad. I'm not gonna do that to y'all.
Wow, you have a good voice.
Yeah. I have my moments.
All right, folks. That's going to do it. I hope you have a great day or night. Whatever you're listening, whatever time you're listening at,
We already did this.
we enjoy you. I will see you at the water cooler.
Don't forget to punch out.
Bye.
I'm not gonna hit stop this week. That's on you.
I'll hit stop.
I'll let you have the honors.
Stop.
Tune in for tales from the 9 to 5. Some will lift you up, some might make you cry. Need not apply.